we're gonna jump right into things. As you can tell from the thumbnail, some stuff went down when I was in China. Now, for a little preface to the situation, we flew from LAX to China, to Guangzhou, China, and from there to Bali. Now, in this transfer, we had a layover in China for about 12 hours, which was actually, it was kind of fun. It was a new experience to say the least, because this was the first time that I had been in China, so that was cool. Now, we get to Bali, and we have a few special events planned in Bali, and because of that, I did pack and I did bring along my heated beard brush straightener. Now, I was recently introduced to this and I tried it out and it was pretty cool. It's definitely a change from the way that I normally wear my beard, and because of that, I wanted to take it with me and kind of fancy it up a little bit for these special events. So at least I looked somewhat presentable. A couple days into our trip, when we were in Bali, and it was time for our first special event. It was a special group dinner. Now, I go to my luggage, searching around in my luggage and looking for the beard straightener, and I couldn't find it. I did come across the empty bag that it was in, but that was it. So I was looking around and I was hoping that it just fell out of the bag, because, I mean, you know how airports are and how they handle luggage. They just complete disregard, they just throw things around. So continued to look for it, but there was nothing there. However, there was a blue piece of paper, now in mostly Chinese, but there was some English on here, and it says notice of baggage inspection. So that got me thinking, and then I continued to read further down this, and it says reason for security inspection. It says it has a check next to power bank, and I thought for a second, and I was like, it dawned on me that this heated beard brush, essentially what it is, it's a big lithium battery. And if you don't know, you're not allowed to check lithium batteries. You have to have them on your carry-on, because if they happen to explode, it's a lot easier to get to them if they're in the main area as opposed to down in the cargo area. Long story long, I didn't contact the airline in time. You have within 7 days to contact them so that they'll save it for you. They had got rid of it, so I think somebody took it home and they're using it themselves. But yeah, a couple pointers from this. Be mindful of your electronics and how they're powered, and whether or not you should check them or actually keep them on you because of the battery. And the other thing, don't procrastinate when you get one of these notices from the airport. This is the first time, no, this wasn't the first time, but this was the first time where I actually had something confiscated from me. And so it's kind of tragic, because I literally had used it one time. Needless to say, I already have another one coming on the way. And also going further into it, the trip to Bali was absolutely amazing, despite the little setback. And if you didn't watch the video before this, I had actually tried something new with the beard. What I did was I brought my cheek line down and I tried it out for a little bit to see what I would think, and I didn't like it. So it's already grown back quite a bit. I guess you never know unless you try it, so I'm glad I tried it, but at the same time, I'm even more thankful that my beard does grow back at a fairly decent rate. All right, so yeah, that's that. So what to take from this? Be mindful of what you check in your luggage. As always, I hope that you found this video helpful, perhaps intriguing. If you did, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe. Peace.